Engineering students at the University of Oklahoma have developed an iPad app that makes learning weather fun. Aimed at elementary and middle school students, Storm Evader puts kids in the pilot seat to navigate a plane during weather events. The app challenges players to route airplanes from one U.S. airport to another while avoiding pitfalls like difficult weather patterns and long routes that waste fuel. The app features two modes of interactive gameplay. Free play allows players to fly during actual recorded severe weather events, including tornadoes. Career mode challenges students to research weather forecasts before deciding the safest route. Amy McGovern and her NSF-funded team hope the game encourages kids to see meteorology and computer science as problem-solving tools rather than just a segment on the evening news. A fossilized pygmy locust has been discovered, buried in a massive collection of 20-million-year-old amber at the Illinois Natural History Survey at the University of Illinois. NSF-funded paleontologist Sam Heads believes this tiny grasshopper specimen lived 18 to 20 million years ago. He says it is remarkable because it represents an intermediate evolutionary stage for this group of insects. The most ancient of the locust family had wings, while the modern counterparts do not.
This specimen is particularly significant because it does have vestigial wings. You're looking at that earlier stage in the evolution of the group, so that's very interesting.
The team found specimens buried in a massive collection of amber that was originally found in the Dominican Republic in 1959 by entomologist Milton Sanderson. The 160 pounds of amber is just now being screened for fossils. Heads believes the collection will be a great resource for understanding the ancient world, its ecosystem, and even climate.
They're extraordinarily valuable. It's like having a little window into an ancient world. You know, you can sort of look through this lens and see a glimpse of life as it was at that time, 20 million years ago.
Once the screening is finished, the collection will be the largest and most complete Dominican amber collection in the world. The origami robot comes to life. NSF-funded researchers at the Harvard School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, the Weiss Institute for Biologically Inspired Engineering at Harvard, and MIT created a self-folding machine from flat sheets of plastic and paper. When heated above 100 degrees, the sheets change shape and transform into a functional machine. The process takes about 4 minutes, and the robot is able to crawl away unaided. Researcher Rob Wood says the folding allows you to avoid the nuts and bolts of assembly approaches typically used for robots. The technology lets researchers quickly and efficiently mass-produce complex robots that are very strong for their weight and scalable to different sizes.
The primary challenge that we were addressing is manufacturing robots in a very accessible way, very cheap, very quick.
The process begins with a flat sheet of paper.
And so one way to do this is to make a flat composite. You have flexible print circuit boards. You can make them out of paper and polystyrene and simply put it through a laser machining system and come out with a fold pattern. And then you take your composite and fold it up into a functional machine. And what we do is we mechanically pre-program this composite with features at each hinge, which tell it how far to fold along each line.
Wood and his team see promising applications for this technology to assist search and rescue, space exploration, and self-folding shelters that rapidly assemble in disaster zones. They hope this transformer technology will revolutionize how materials can function in the future. The research was reported in the August 8 issue of the journal Science. NSF-funded scientists at the National Center for Atmospheric Research and partner organizations just completed the Front Range Air Pollution and Photochemistry Experiment, or FRAPE. This major field project tracked the origins of summertime ozone across the northern Front Range of Colorado.
What we really want to do is very targeted and very comprehensive measuring and modeling, figure out what are the factors that cause high ozone pollution and what are the ways that this issue can be addressed effectively and with the least impacts on economy or anything else.
Unlike the protective ozone layer in the stratosphere, ozone at ground level is an invisible but harmful pollutant. The project employs specially equipped aircraft, mobile radars, balloon-mounted sensors, and sophisticated computer simulation to measure local and far-flung pollution sources.
It can help us do a much better job of planning for the future and also issuing more targeted air quality advisories for people along the Front Range and across Colorado.
Results from the study will provide needed information to officials seeking to ensure that air in the region is healthy to breathe. NSF-funded researchers recently published a paper confirming that the waters and sediments of a lake that lies 2,600 feet beneath the surface of the West Antarctic ice sheet support viable microbial ecosystems. The finding has implications for life in extreme environments both on Earth and elsewhere in the solar system. Brent C. Christner, the paper's lead author and a researcher with the NSF-RF-funded Whillans Ice Stream Subglacial Access Research Drilling Project, or WIZARD, says that hidden beneath a half-mile of ice in Antarctica is an unexplored part of our biosphere. WIZARD has provided a glimpse of the nature of microbial life that may lurk under more than 5 million square miles of ice sheet. The team says analysis of the samples taken from subglacial Lake Whillans shows that the water contains a diverse microbial community. The WIZARD findings are published in the August 21 issue of the journal Nature. For more information about these stories, visit us at nsf.gov. This is NSF Science Now. I'm Dina Headley.